How's it, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Upfront with Guy Hagi. Today we're picking up this guy that's so talented and somebody you might not know, but you've definitely seen his work. We'll be picking up the main guy in charge of that project, PowWow, and he's got a new project. That's right, everybody. We're gonna hang out with Jasper Wong, and this guy is super talented. Jasper, how's it?
How are you?
Good, good. Jump on in. Thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for
Yeah. So nice to meet you. I'm so impressed with people with artistic ability.
Oh,
but
thank
you go beyond artistic ability, brother.
No.
Because I've been reading your resume. People that you've worked for, the NBA,
Yeah.
Toyota,
Yeah.
Versace, Bloomingdale's, Microsoft, the list goes on and on. Now, you're not just scribbling on a notepad anymore.
No, beyond the notepad at least. A little bit bigger than a notepad.
Now, you were a big part of PowWow, right?
I started it.
Oh, you started PowWow.
Mhm.
What was the inspiration for that?
It was, the reason why we started it was to, one, beautify communities.
Yeah.
Because we feel like, like walls are just walls, like no one cares about them when they're just painted a color. But if we add art to it, they become alive,
Yeah.
right? They make areas more vibrant. It creates foot traffic because people want to see them, they want to take photographs in front of them, they want to find where all of them are. And as they do that, it makes places safer because there's just more people walking around. It makes places feel more inviting. So we realized that like art has a huge impact and have a very positive impact in supporting community and supporting and creating platforms for artists. So that's the reason why. Oftentimes art isn't that accessible.
Yeah.
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 And so especially sometimes with schools and art budgets being cut, we don't have a ton of galleries here. And sometimes people also can't afford a museum ticket.
Yeah.
So it's a way to sort of put art back into the communities. This year we're doing 40 murals across 3 public schools,
Okay.
which is Farrington High School,
Okay.
Kalani Elementary, which we drove past earlier.
Yeah, on Kalani Street.
Yeah, and PowWow
Okay.
Elementary.
So you're talking 40 murals between the 3 schools. How
Mhm.
many artists doing that?
About like around 45
Wow.
artists. Yeah.
I imagine the impact on the kids watching this mural just develop and bloom must be incredible.
Oh, whenever I drive around all day long to check on the artists and help out wherever I can, and I see the students. And the artists say, we get like a lot of hugs, we get like a lot of compliments. Artists will come by, young artists, young students will come by and will watch and ask questions.
When I look at this art, we're here in Farrington now, we're cruising the art. Number one, it's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, it's amazing. And I can imagine the pride that the kids feel.
Yes.
All of a sudden, there's pride in the school, in the buildings, because honestly, DOE buildings are just buildings. There's no architecture to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But all of a sudden, this adds so much.
Yeah, it just makes it come alive, and a lot of students, and also a lot of them have like great messaging as well. Like this one, for example, this one is by Lauren YS, and they decided to paint 3 characters on a canoe, and it's about individualism, but also working together in unity.
Yeah, and I see power.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And all these kids seeing this can only bring them positive thoughts.
Yeah. A lot of them will do the research and we'll talk to them, and then we'll also get approvals from the principals and everyone to make sure that we're doing work that speaks to these communities versus just like painting whatever we want. We want something that would be meaningful.
We got this big Toyota 4Runner, great for this rugged Farrington terrain.
Yeah,
over here.
exactly. It's all
My
off-road.
dad is a graduate of Farrington.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back
Nice.
in the day. So,
I'm a Kalani grad.
oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I'm a public school grad. I'm McKinley.
Oh,
so,
nice.
So schools like this, whenever I come through them, I have a lot of pride, and I look at the kids and go, these are the kids that I went to school with, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're all of the same
Yeah.
ilk. You guys are really helping towards, making them feel more comfortable in a campus.
This one upcoming here is by Hera. She came from Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a German artist, a visiting German artist.
She came in, her flight was delayed, so then she arrived and she started painting this yesterday morning.
Already it's like that.
Yeah, and so what she does is she just put a small roller onto an extension point and just started drawing straight on the wall. And after that, then she started painting it. So then she's painting this, a kid wearing like an EV sort of like hoodie, holding like a kalo leaf over a honu.
What's pretty cool is the kids get to see this grow like a plant.
Yeah.
Right? From a sketch, from this. And I can imagine all the art students that are here or anyone interested in art on campus would be so interested in the process.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of kids, especially since the art classes are here, they come out often throughout the day to sort of see the artist's work, ask them questions. It just makes it come alive, you know? It's like, you can imagine how that wall looked like before.
Yeah.
It's just a big blank wall, like no one cares about it. And now there's artwork on it, you know?
I can imagine this will be a selfie point now.
So these are very visible from the freeway. Yeah. So we wanted to sort of beautify the backside of Farrington too, because it ends up getting kind of being forgotten.
Sure, and it's also, like I said, the most visible
and also
part.
the most visible as well.
And so people that aren't familiar with it, they can do
That's
whatever.
what we did at a Palama settlement.
Look at this wall right
this is
here.
By, Taylor Turbo. She's an artist locally, and she owns a tattoo studio called Greenhouse on Britannia.
What I like about this is facing the drivers heading west.
Yeah.
Imagine the impact and how you're in traffic. It's so bad.
So then if you look across the way here, we did those last year.
Oh, I love those.
So it's kind of almost like trying to turn the freeway into like an art gallery.
Yeah.
So you're driving, there's like some artwork to like sort of watch.
Yeah, because you're in the worst traffic sometimes on earth, and you're in this thing and a little bit to brighten up.
Yeah.
Change your mood in traffic. And better together is the message.
Yeah. To your left, right here, just a dragonfly.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, so she has amazing sort of what we call like can control with the spray paint.
Yeah.
And she's able to do these different effects, and she just draws it straight on the wall.
I can see that on a t-shirt, on a sticker going around the world.
Yeah, so she just finished yesterday. So that's a completed mural.
I look at that and I think about the composition of it, the math of it, making everything symmetrical and how it all works, and that's a lot of work.
Yeah, she's incredibly talented.
That's not somebody just scribbling on a wall. So Jasper, what do you get out of it? I mean, I'm sure the stress and the pressure and all of that comes with it, but what do you get out of it?
I get to give back. We always say that we're not like rich financially, because we don't make money doing this, but we're like rich with like friends and family, and we get to sort of leave an impact and leave something behind for the future generations, and hopefully inspire people as well. I think that's what we get out of it.
Hold up now. I'm gonna tell you and maybe warn you a little bit that you guys have set a precedent now. You'll have schools across the state, if not across the world, screaming for the same attention.
Oh. Yeah, we've definitely been, like, different schools have reached out to us.
Yeah.
Especially since we also like donate all the murals too. So this mural here, this is the library.
Okay.
And we're doing 4 murals on this. So you can see 2 here that face North King Street, and the other ones face Kalihi Street.
Yeah.
And so this first one here is by Eva Fan, and she's doing this more cartoony mural of a girl jumping over an obstacle, and it's about overcoming your obstacles in life. Literally. And the other mural here is by Danny G. She's a local artist. And this is actually her very first mural. So we actually like sort of convince a lot of artists to sort of do their first mural with us, and we feel like it's great because 1, we cover all the costs. Number 2, you're also around other muralists that can help you achieve, and we're here to help you execute your vision. Yeah. And a lot of them also end up falling in love and get that mural bug, and they want to keep doing all that.
Because I would imagine when you're a kid, in high school, say the ones that are affected by this, it's kind of hard to imagine going, wait a minute, art as a career?
Yes. Yeah.
But then when they see it come to life and they can tangibly see somebody making a living from it and a good living from it, they can go, oh, I can pursue this.
Yes, yeah. And also meeting working artists, they say, oh, it's a possibility.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's just one example. That's just Farrington. And you're doing 3 schools, Farrington, Kalihi Kai, and Pu'uhali.
Yes.
So when people are driving around, Jasper's the guy that started this whole thing, and that now it's spreading to the schools. Maybe a school coming to near you somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we love doing work in public schools, and we never charge public. That's one of our philosophies, is never charge the public schools.
And on behalf of the community, at least from us working here in Kalihi, thank you for making things almost so much more beautiful.
Oh, thank you. No, thank you, and thanks for coming around and taking a look at everything that we're doing and sharing that the work that we're doing here in Kalani.
Oh, yeah. Jasper Wong, everybody. You might not see him, but his art affects you, impacts you in a great positive way.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Guy.
All right, Jasper. Mahalo for listening to this episode of Upfront with Guy Hagi. Download for free and listen anytime wherever you get your podcasts.